What's up guys, we're here with our new friend Wahid, and in this video we're going to be showing you the White Desert. So we're going to be doing a full tour with Wahid. It sounds really amazing from everything he's told us, and we just got here from Cairo, so now we're going to head out into the White Desert, so enjoy the video. We are Zach and Ina, full-time digital nomads from the United States and Belgium. We met while studying abroad in 2018 and have been traveling the world together ever since. We're here to inspire your next adventure, whether it's hiking in the Canadian Rockies, a road trip through the US, or backpacking across Africa. On our channel, you'll find unfiltered videos of hiking guides and the best things to do in destinations around the world. Located 570 kilometers or 350 miles to the southwest of Cairo, the White Desert is a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. The landscape looks like something out of a Dr. Seuss book, with strange rocks sticking out at odd angles from the golden sand. The rocks themselves are soft and have been shaped over millions of years by wind erosion and sandstorms. One unique thing we learned about the White Desert is that it was actually underwater about 80 million years ago. In fact, you can sometimes find seashells as well as microscopic sea creatures in the white rocks. Now, we'll show you all of the amazing spots we explored throughout our White Desert trip and what to expect from your own White Desert adventure. The most common starting point for a White Desert trip is from Cairo. A personal car was arranged for us and took us from Cairo to Bahariya, where we met our guide Wahid. It takes about 5 hours to get to Bahariya, and once there, you'll hop in the 4x4 and head to the first destination, which is a short stop at the Black Desert. This desert has a unique landscape, with hundreds of small black volcano-shaped mountains. The reason they're black is due to the basalt sills on top of them. Some of the mounds are 100 meters or 300 feet high, and a few of the volcanic hills date back to 180 million years ago, during the Jurassic period. After the Black Desert, you'll make your way to Crystal Mountain, where you can find thousands of small crystal rocks scattered across the sand.
I'm holding a crystal because this is Crystal Mountain, and how would this look on my engagement ring? Could be a big stone.
On your way to the campsite for the night, you'll scale some massive sand dunes. We came across one of our favorite stops on the entire trip near the camp. A huge white rock where we could watch the sunset, sit in the soft sand, and discover for ourselves how ancient the White Desert really was. So Wahid just brought us to this secret cave up at the top of this giant mountain. I don't know how we got the 4x4 up here, but you can definitely tell that this whole White Desert was underwater at some point. Pretty hard evidence, because you see all of these seashells just like sticking out of the white rocks. It's crazy. For the final activity of the first day, it's time to set up camp and get the fire going. The White Desert can get extremely cold at night, so it's important to wear warm clothes and build a fire before the sun goes down. One of the most interesting phenomena about the White Desert is that when the moon rises, it actually lights up the rocks to be nearly as white as their original color during the day. If it wasn't for the sand, you would think you teleported to a winter wonderland. Day 2 is where you really get to see some interesting rock formations, which the White Desert is famous for. After a peaceful morning coffee and breakfast, it's off again in the 4x4. The first stop is the Arch. Take some time to bask in the beauty of this natural rock archway that formed over millions of years. Near the Arch, you'll find some massive sand dunes, which are perfect for drifting in the car as well as sandboarding. We were lucky and had the entire dunes to ourselves. Wahid even got in on the action. The Magic Spring is another one-of-a-kind destination along the route on day 2.
So we're here at the Magic Spring right now, and there's actually water underneath this, like all these trees, and then it connects kind of to these little pools here. On your way to the White Desert National Park camp, you'll find endless white waves that look like they've been frozen in time.
This unique shape was caused mainly by wind erosion over time. It makes you feel like you're playing in the ocean for a moment. It's the perfect place for some surfing. You can also find flower stones here in the surrounding desert if you look hard enough. For the last stop of the day, you'll arrive into the camp, where you can enjoy another magical sunset. If you're lucky, you'll also get to experience the real Bedouin culture through a musical evening with drums and singing. So it's the last day of our White Desert experience. We just woke up at 6:30 in the morning, and you can see the sun painting the sand golden behind us, which feels really good after a cold night in the desert. And we've had a really good experience so far. We're going to put Wahid's contact information in the description below if you want to do a similar tour like us. And also we want to say thank you to Barefoot Experience, who's the crew who actually linked us up with Wahid. And they also do a trip to the White Desert. It's more of a group tour. So we'll also put their information in the description. And we're excited to see what's to come on this last day in the White Desert. The first thing to do on day 3 is see the famous mushroom and chicken rock. Like its name suggests, it looks like a mushroom and a chicken. This is the most famous rock formation in the entire national park, so if you want to avoid the crowds, go there early on your way out. We had a nice conversation with Wahid here about the White Desert and what it means to him.
The desert gives me power. I feel it's good life here. Clear air, peace, freedom. You can see the big birds, the Orion, Cassiopeia, Scorpion, Star. And if you want to make meditation, if you want stay without stress here in the White Desert.
Another highlight on your way out of the national park is to take a ride through the Valley of the Tents. After a few spins around the rocks, it's time to head to Bahariya, which is about 1.5 hours away in the 4x4. Then, it's another 5-hour drive back to Cairo by car. Since the White Desert is a big adventure, we put together a few top tips so that you can have the best trip possible. First, we recommend booking with a reputable company. Wahid from Western Desert Safari made our experience a magical one, and we highly recommend him. A good guide can make or break your trip, as well as help you get the transportation to Bahariya, because trust us, that is complicated. Second, this is a trip for adventurous travelers. There are no facilities like bathrooms or toilets in the desert or camp, so it's back to basics. Also, the 4x4 takes you across high sand dunes, which is a thrilling experience, but not for everyone. Third, since the desert has hot days and cold nights, there are also some essential items you should bring with you. These include warm clothes, sunglasses, sandals, sunscreen, and plenty of water, although the guide is likely to also have that. When we visited, it was nearly 0 degrees Celsius at night, so we used a lot of extra blankets and layers of clothing. And that's it for our video on the White Desert. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to our channel for more Egypt videos, and download our free giveaway in the description below. We'll catch you on the next adventure.